co-founder in car.
50 kilometer.
And today is from Suzuki Swift Sport Hybrid ZC33S, and we will discuss how to build report. So this is something that you need to have when you work together with your partners, but also of course when you work together with your clients or those that want to hire you. You want to build report, so you must get a connection with people, and people must value you for what you are. This is also in relationships. So what you need to do is, for building reports, you need to have an interaction, as I mentioned, and this needs to be that you convey your value, and oftentimes you convey your value by valuing other people. So one example that you can value other people is that you just express interest in them, but also you are able to summarize what they said to you in your own words, and then you ask questions that are going to deepen your knowledge. So you really are truly interested to get to know what is important in that situation, or what is important for that client, that relationship, that partner, that one party that might hire you, so that you understand what is the demand of that party, what is something that worries them, how would they like it to be solved. And of course you might have all kinds of ideas how to do this, and perhaps your ideas are even better than the situation that your client wants to get resolved. But if you take them through the process, and even if you reach to the same conclusion as you thought beforehand, they will have more respect for you, they will value you more, they will understand the process a lot better, and they feel heard. So not heard that they are damaged or wounded, but they feel that they are heard with your ears, that you hear what they say and you do something with it. So that's a tip that I want to give you that really works in almost any situation. Hope this helps you. Founder in car out. So another founder in car, and today we'll discuss the quality of input and output and the relationship between those two. So to give it some context, so output is the goal. Oftentimes you want to have to achieve a certain goal, or your contractor or your partner or your client wants to reach a certain goal, and then you need input variables to make that happen. So that's the relationship normally between the two. So the input is the road is helping to build towards the road to the goal, which is the output. So therefore it's very important that you have good quality input. So to say it very abruptly and not so situational, but more very upfront, they say if it's crap in, it's also crap out. So the input and the output are related. So even if you have a very good process to get to the goal, if the input is just crap, you will not reach it in a satisfactory way. Whereas if your input is very good, and even if your system is not that good functioning, you might arrive at a good output. But also the system that helps you build the roads is of importance, of course. If you're not doing your job very good, even with good input, you might not get the results, the maximum results that could be achieved. So there are three variables of importance. One, you normally don't have any or a lot of influence over, that's input, and the others are often at least partially on your way. But I want to make one notion here, that oftentimes if there is an interactive process, if that is the case, interaction with, for example, the client or the other source of input. If there is such a thing as interaction, oftentimes you can also have steering there. And what do I imply? That if there is a way that you can ask the right questions, show interest, etc., you might be able to increase the input to the highest level possible. And that's something that I want to bring on your attention, because if that quality is good, quality, not so much the quantity, but the quality of the input, then you might get better outputs, and that's something that you want to do. Even if you're not that experienced, with good input and good asking, and thinking, and summarizing the situation, you will answer to the needs of that customer, but also have a higher chance to reach the goal that you want. Hope this helps. Founder Car out.